Brooks. Can everyone hear me?
Yeah.
My name is Audrey Brooks. I'm the Unitarian chaplain at the University of Alberta, and I have this annual Genocide Memorial Service because there's nowhere in the city of Edmonton, as far as I know, where there is a public acknowledgement of the fact that humanity stands in a river of its own blood, and that we are sometimes encouraged by governments to isolate people and decide that one person or one group is better than the other. And propaganda is used to make an enemy of that group of people and call them rebels or terrorists or whatever, and to label them and decide that they're not worthy to live on their land, to drive them out, to torture them, to abuse them, to rape them, take over their lands, and ultimately slaughter them. And the memorial stone there says that because of war and violence and things that happen to people, we need to stand as witness, and we need to honor the lives that were lost. Otherwise, it just goes in the ozone and becomes a media blip. So one of the first ways that we acknowledge is that we are standing on Treaty 6 land, and that our Aboriginal sisters and brothers gave up this land to people who came here to settle. And we've had the Truth and Reconciliation a commission that looked at the ways in which their lands were taken, and that they were put in situations that destroyed their culture and made them visitors in their own lands. So today we're going to have different people speaking about how their land, their country, their people, their families were changed and destroyed by genocide. Today we come together to affirm compassion in human relations and to listen to each other. We know that transformation comes from the love of community, which is shown because you are here. We gather to honor the lives of members of our human family who died through violence, knowing that there are peaceful ways to settle disagreements. Albert Einstein said he hated war, and that there are other ways to solve things, that war comes from greed and politics and all kinds of things that are not part of the genuine love within the human heart. First of all, we'll ask Susan Rattan from the Unitarian Church of Edmonton to bring greetings. And on behalf of the Edmonton Interfaith Center, I also bring greetings. These are the two sponsors of this annual Genocide Memorial Service. Susan?
All right, well, can everybody hear me? This memorial service, we are very happy as the Unitarian Church to sponsor. Have to say that 99% of the work is done by this woman here, one of our really remarkable members of our church. She reminds us of our commitment to social justice, past and present, and she also reminds us of our long tradition of embracing the best of all faith traditions around the world and of bringing people together. And I love this service, and I'm so happy to be part of it. Thank you.
Thank you. None of us is an island unto ourselves, as John Donne, the poet, has said. What happens to one person happens to us all. And we can extend that idea when we look at our beautiful world. My little xeriscape garden here with my weeds and so on. We're all connected to whatever happens in my yard and in your hearts and in this universe. None of us is an island unto ourselves.